Hey traders, this is Jeff from zentrader.ca with a weekend update, and this is going to primarily focus on my timing signal, which issued a buy signal on Friday afternoon. I sent an alert out to subscribers. It turned out to be, at least for the second part of the trading day, it turned out to be a pretty good call. I actually got in myself into the Qs long within a dime of the low for the day, and that position's up nearly 0.7%. So we got a little bit of wiggle room going into Monday, but I think that from here on out, I know a couple days ago that I was short a few sectors. I used Friday's weakness to exit my financial and steel positions. we may get a little more weakness on Monday, but my timing signal is it's all bullish now, and you can see here that we are in an area of support, and I don't know, what I'm seeing is some underlying strength. I know there are a lot of reasons to be bearish right now, but I'm not going to go against my timing signal, and when it says buy, I just buy. But to be honest, it was not easy with the selling that was going on Friday. And I often talk about how when it's difficult to place the trade, sometimes that's what you got to do. You know, if you enter a trade and you just absolutely know that that's going to be a winner, I just know from experience those trades often turn out to be some losers for me. So what I'm seeing here is a channel, an upsloping channel with its support, and you can see how the RSI 40 level is providing a good level of support here. And when you look at the Dow, same thing here. This is a very similar chart, uptrending channel. There's a reasonable amount of support here, and a lot of these charts are really going to paint the same picture of a market that is somewhat bullish. I'm seeing momentum stocks break out. My personal watch list is growing. You can see the Keltner channel, the middle Keltner channel provided support. And this is what you want to see in a market that's going up. The moving averages are starting to separate. The TSX, same thing. It's in this. This is more of a sideways channel, I would say. Commodities have really weighed down on the TSX. 40 levels providing support. And when you look at the VIX, this is one of the most surprising aspects of the trading day that a friend of mine on Twitter pointed out. I hadn't even noticed it. At Faces and Cabs pointed this out, is that there was no volatility on Friday. And given how steep the sell-off was, you would think that the VIX would be rising. And in fact, it actually closed down. And I know I've talked about this before, being on this side, the bottom side of the 10-day EMA. Excuse me. It's going to make it difficult for a market to really sell off until we can recapture that. Just like, so where we're at is kind of where we were at in April, late April, down here. You can see that the market was kind of going up, rolling over. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we go down here a little bit more and then up. But as for right now, I'm long, and I will trade accordingly. I'm not seeing that many sectors that I want to short now, as I was earlier in the week. It's, the markets are changing, they're dynamic, so you've got to adjust with them. And the two final charts that I want to show you that really support the bullish theme here is NASDAQ High-Low Index. We are between the levels of 80 and 90, which is generally an area that the market does well. I just named it here like momentum. This is a time when you want to be participating in the momentum stocks. Now, yes, we are right at the lower end of the range, and it wouldn't take much more to kind of push this down. And from a technician point of view, I do see a rising bearish wedge. Although this is also kind of a channel. So this is one chart to be watched, and then the other is the NYSE high-low. Very similar, obviously declining internals, but it's still strong. Everything that the market has gotten thrown at it, it's resilient, and stocks are behaving bullishly. So that's the way I'm going to trade. So talk to you later.